Hello everybody, it is Christine. It is time for my twins collaboration with Miss Jennifer Kane over at Scrap and Kane. I'll have a link and everything for her channel below. We've been doing this for a few months now and I am really enjoying it. I love seeing, so the point of I should say this. So the point of the collaboration is we choose the same sketch, the same collection from the scrap room, and she does non-traditional sizes. Normally 8.5 by 11, but I have seen her do others. But she does non-traditional, and I do 12 by 12. And so the idea is we take the same stuff and we see, you know, kind of what it is. And it's kind of like that funny movie back from the 80s, I think it was the 80s, with Arnold Schwarzenegger and Danny DeVito, and same genetics, different size people kind of deal. So here's our sketch this month. I picked this one. And I'm already kind of cheating because I don't have two photos. But it's got this central element here with a little bit of a diagonal going on, and then these little banners here. And the collection we chose is the Echo Parks family. And again, we choose the Scrap Room Flavors of the Month just because we both happen to get that subscription. Neither of us are like affiliates or anything like that. We just happen to both get it, and it's the easiest way to make sure we have the same collection every month. So this is our collection that we're choosing. Here is my photo. I did print this in black and white, and I'll show you why, actually. Hold on. Well, I said that. What did I do with the color version? Well, it doesn't matter. The point is, this is my dad and his sisters, and they kind of had colors on that would kind of go with this layout, or this collection, but my dad had a bright red shirt. And I just felt like it was going to kind of, I don't know, ruin the color palette if I had the bright red shirt in there. So I put it in black and white. I actually printed it with a border because I thought I might use the whole photo, but they're a little off center. So I may actually end up trimming this. We'll see. Maybe I'll just put embellishments over here because it is kind of this corner down here. So that is my photo. This was actually a dinner here at Christmas time. I'm going to be honest. You know, they're obviously older. My dad's the oldest. I think then it's my Aunt Karen, my Aunt Debbie, and then my Aunt Elizabeth. Anyways, and they've had periods in their lives, you know, where they were not really seeing each other. Like, I hate to use the word estranged. That's probably too strong a word, but maybe so. They just really didn't see each other. But when my dad got sick, they all kind of, you know, came back and have been really engaged. And I think that's a lovely thing. I mean, I think it's not always wise of us to wait until somebody is sick or perhaps passes before you try to do that. But at the same time, it's a blessing that all of them have gotten to see each other more frequently. So I want to celebrate that. And this collection, this family collection, just seems perfect. So what I need is, I'm going to use this Cardabella. Yeah, it is Cardabella. Sorry, Cardabella cardstock. And I'm thinking what I might do is, it technically shows like a lighter color on the outside of a darker color, but because my cardstock is white, I think I'm going to use these as kind of my two main photo blocks, or the block. I'll need to make my little banners, but obviously there's back sides, so I'll be able to do that. And of course I have tons of stickers here. And I think I'm going to call it Together Family, because the title in the sketch is like a long title with a little scripty piece, and it's kind of perfect. So that is my plan. Maybe Always and Forever can go over here. Who knows? I do like these florals. I think those are really pretty. So let me start my cutting here, and I shall be back on in just a moment. Okay, I cut a little bit out just because all I've done at this point is I've cut that black paper, that darker paper, 10 inches by, I think, 9 inches. And then I'm going to cut this floral here. I cut it basically an inch inside that, so I guess it would have been 9 by 7 maybe, something like that. And I'm going to actually save those corner flowers there. You can see them on the left hand paper there. I'm going to end up using that little grid thing, but I'm going to cut those flowers out of there because I want to fussy cut those, and I will do that in just a minute. So I'm trying to decide, like, okay, I've got to make these banners, and so I'm going to use my trimmer here just to cut off the part that has the flowers, and that works totally fine because I know on the back side is the pattern I want to use for the little banners. Now I'm going to tell you, the sketch had the banners, I might call it an inch. They look like they might have been about an inch wide. I go with a little bit fatter banner. I don't know why. I just felt like it. So I'm going to kind of overlap mine and whatnot. And I make them, I think they're 11 inches long. So I'll trim this first. I think I did it because I had this, you know, girthy girthy paper left from when I was cutting the bigger papers, right? And I thought, well, I'll just make them all kind of wide. So I'm going to cut that one. I had the pink one, the yellow one, and I'll have this little bit darker one. And truthfully, it's because I just didn't want to end up with a strange L, although I still kind of end up with a little bit of an L as a scrap. But I'm going to have the pink ones kind of toward the back. At the moment, I just kind of layer. I don't even know which one I'm doing at the top right now. But when I get done with it, all said and done, you're going to notice I put the yellow one on top of the two pinky shades after I've cut the little banners and stuff. Here's me figuring out where I'm going to put that photo on that grid that's left over. And it works out fine. I actually enjoy this a lot. I did also, by the way, I didn't do this on camera, but I did scuff the edges of the two big photo blocks. I did not scuff the edges of the banners. I just realized that. I kind of almost meant to, but I did not. I got distracted. I'm making my little photo mat here, and I'm going to put that on black cardstock as well. The black cardstock I have is probably a little too dark, honestly, because the dark paper with the little yellow flowers, it's almost more of a charcoal, so like with a little bit of, so black with like a gray undertone, and I have a solid black cardstock. It's a little bit stark, but I think it looks okay because I have that black and white photo and everything. So I'm going to make that little guy. This is actually a really easy layout, you guys. I'm not going to lie. I didn't do it on purpose, really. I mean, I just thought, oh, that's a cute sketch, but it works out really nicely, especially when you're just using one photo versus two. And so I'm going to lay these down. I'm going to cut over because I actually just basically glue these down. And you don't need to sit there and watch me do that. So those are all glued down. And I have also, I think I have fussy cut the flower. No, I have not. No, I have not, because I'm going to put the title down first. So I grab family and together. Together, I do family first because I'm not sure where together is going to go exactly. I will say the family's a little difficult to read. The way this has been made, they put the flowers on the letters, on the dark letters, and I'm putting them down on a light piece of paper, but I don't know, maybe because of the flowers all over the place, it makes it a little bit difficult to read. So I'm going to end up pulling out some foam tape, some black foam tape, which, by the way, if you've never seen that, it's actually really handy. Most foam tapes and that sort of thing are white core, like white. But I like to pick up a black when I'm at the convention because sometimes you do need, these are darker letters. And not that you couldn't use the white, but I just find that the black is really helpful on the darker elements. And it kind of hides itself a little bit. So I put the family up on foam tape. I've got together stuck down on the bottom of the photo there. This matches the sketch pretty good from a title perspective. These two florals are the ones I cut out of the corner of the grid paper, and they work perfectly, actually. I'm really happy with these. The right-hand side one there, you can see has actually some flat edges, but that's okay. I make it match the photo block, and I'll use a little bit of foam up underneath there, under the little flowers and leaves and stuff. Actually, I just realized I probably need to go back and add just a little bit more because I put some under a couple of leaves, but there's a few that are kind of hanging out and I might need to add some. And then I use the other floral in the upper left. And again, I just think this works perfectly. I mean, obviously the florals were in the corners of the paper, and so putting them in the corner of your layout is just kind of natural. So now I'm going to pop over here to the sticker sheet again, and I do find this thing that says moments like this. She didn't really show that on her sketch, or I say she, whoever wrote that, I'm assuming it was a she. Shouldn't probably do that, but the sketch didn't really show like a third line of a title, but I do like it. I think it looks pretty. I like the darkness against that white paper, and I think it shows up pretty good. So I do that, and then I'm going to glue these little small butterflies. Those were on that grid paper too. They were kind of outside the flowers, and I went ahead and fussy cut them out because I thought they were so cute. There's some really tiny ones, and I think they're just adorable. So I'm going to go back over to my sticker sheet now because this is basically my embellishments, right? So I'm going to look for a while. It takes me a minute because I'm trying to figure out what little goodies make sense. On the sketch, it has like a couple coffee cups, stuff like that. And there's some hearts and stuff all over the place. But I kind of wanted to add, obviously stuff from the sticker sheet. I think I messed with and also it needed to kind of make sense for well, I guess anything could have made sense. But I mean, I'm like, okay, it's an older siblings and they're out to lunch. What kind of makes some sense? Well, I find this little sticker. It says a time to be remembered. Y'all, I could not fit that up underneath them leaves. So I end up pulling out my little tweezers to kind of get it up in there where I wanted it. And I'm going to really struggle for the second sticker. I say second. I guess I end up with two more stickers. I'm going to struggle. I'll end up finding a little scalloped bordered circle piece in a second. I think I try this one first or something. Oh, wait, this is where I find the little tiny flowers, you guys. I think I'd go ahead and do something because I didn't know what I wanted to do otherwise. So I'm going to do something I knew I wanted to do, which is take the little flower stickers. So there's all these little, I guess, confetti flower circle stickers on the sheet. They act as if you want to think of them as like an enamel dot or something like that. They work really nicely. And so I'm going to kind of put these around kind of where it shows the hearts on the sketch. I mean, I've used butterflies where you might show the hearts, and I've used, well, I guess mostly butterflies, but I'm going to use these little circle bits as kind of where those hearts are. I think it just gives the same kind of look and feel where they look confettied, you know, they're just kind of sprinkled around. But I will find a sticker in a minute that, like I said, it has that. Oh, I've already put it. I put the little scallop border sticker. I'm going to find one more that has, we do not remember days, we remember moments. And it's a frame sticker. I'm really struggled, though, because I wanted something kind of in that area, because that's where the coffee cups were. And I'm like, okay, what do I want that's going to not look funny from a shape standpoint? Or I really contemplate. There's some candles stickers on this sheet here, and I really liked them, but I just didn't see how they made any sense. You know, again, they're out to dinner, and I go, well, so I don't use the candles. I'll use them, though. They're very, very cute. I kind of start to pick up something else over there. This is the one I end up with, though. It's the We Do Not Remember Days one. I really like this a lot. I really like this picture, honestly. I mean, is it the most, like, best aesthetically pleasing picture ever? No. I mean, it's a little off-center, you know, but their expressions are cute. They're all smiling. My dad's laughing, and I kind of love it. I'm not going to lie. I really love it. I'm loving the fact that he's, you know, reconnected with his siblings, because family is so important. It really, really is. And so I'm really glad. So I'm loving this layout. I really appreciate the collection. So here's the slowdown, you guys. Make sure you take a peek here. Don't forget the link to Jennifer's video will be below. So we will make sure you show her some love. Do the like and subscribe thing, all the good. And again, this is the Scrap Room Flavors of the Month. I am not an affiliate or anything like that, but I do enjoy that club. You get 4 little collections each month. There's little samplings, and I think they're perfect for doing 1 or 2 layouts. So it's a good investment, in my opinion. Y'all have a great day, and we'll talk soon. Bye.